Alright, YouTube, we just had a crash. I exited, it auto-saved, of course, and did a
We
verification of my
fight
game
for you,
files, and
my
a
lord.
small update went through, so we'll see if that helps any. It may not. So let's end the turn, because it did auto-save right at the turn end. And we'll see if I'm able to get into the battle with the Adiram Loyalist, who are no doubt going to attack me again. AI sometimes does things differently, though, so I guess we never know, but I'm assuming they're going to attack me. Yep, there they are. Oh, this time they attacked a different army, I think. Not the one that's entrenched. But I am able to get all my reinforcements, so here goes nothing. See if we can kick this off. Well, looks like it's going to work, so sweet. That's fantastic, actually. I was worried that wouldn't work at all. Well, this is going to be our first outing against the Loyalist. I don't know who they're loyal to. Obviously, they should be loyal to Patchy, so I highly disagree with their loyalties at this point. I do have a ton of ballista, which is going to be very helpful. They have some ballista of their own, though, so I need to make sure that they can't just sit there and hammer my men. If I have to, I need to destroy their ballista with mine. And obviously, I'm going to want to corner camp, basically, because it'll give me a more protected position to defend. I've got Sacred Band and Swords, which all ought to be capable. I don't know if I'll corner camp necessarily. Well, actually I think I will. Well, we'll see. For now, I'm just going to keep my forces back here. I can move a little bit if necessary, but yeah, I'll move some if I need to. Let's go ahead and start the battle and just get all my reinforcements into place. Oh, crap. Why are some of my reinforcements coming on behind the enemy units? That's bad.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Okay, well this is going to be hard, and honestly I'm probably going to have to pause it some to do this right, which I apologize for now, but there's really no other way that that's going to work. Okay, so the Adiram Loyalists are still headed towards me over there. Okay, well I'm going to get my troops on the battlefield to start off. Looks like that's all that's coming on there for now. I can only have 40 units on the screen, apparently. Hopefully they limit them to the same. Okay, I'm going to pause it for a second and just see what I have. I've got 2 units of elephants and a bunch of infantry over here. And 1 ballista unit that looks like it's going to make it onto the screen. Well, I don't know. Can I have more than 40 units? Let's push play for just another second real quick. Wow, I can have more than 40 units. Holy crap. This is going to be big. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just throw it into slow motion so things can quit moving, and I'm imagining there's going to be some degree of FPS lag that's going to take place here. Let's reposition all my ballista to here. Let's get this line of troops here and combine them with that Libyan infantry and present one good infantry front. Actually, I'm going to put my infantry just behind these ballistas so that if their ballista get in range, they won't be in range of my own ballista. And let's see, let's get these 2 pikemen. And these 2 pikemen, drop them into pike phalanx. And we'll just deny this flank here. And let's get this noble cav. Put it inside the box. Let's take my elephants to here. This elephant to here. Carthaginian cav. Okay. Alright, so I've got all of those guys moving where they need to be. What I'm concerned about is this army back here right now is not visible to the enemy troops. There's a ballista here that's going to be hard for me to take care of because it needs to move all the way across the map, but it is possible the AI will forget it. Okay, let's get these guys lined up like Carthaginian hoplites. I kind of want all my just standard melee infantry up front. Let's bring these guys here. And these guys here. Now I can start running some of these guys if need be, but I want to keep them together for the moment, and the main reasoning for that is just so that I can provide protection to them. And like I said, this is probably going to get laggy. I'm going to let those guys get into formation, and then I will kind of collect them and make use of them properly. Oh, sweet! These armies that are reinforcing, all of their cav and ballistas are going to be worthless because they're going to be on a boat. That's fantastic. So actually I think we should have a really big leg up on the Adiram loyalist here. Yeah, this is going to be really favorable for us. Alright, so I've got it in play, and not too laggy at the moment, but I mean I do have it on extreme unit settings, and ultra sizes for the particular units, so this is definitely going to tax my system.
Ballista! Proud sons of Carthage!
You know what, I'm actually not going to include that ballista in the I'm just going to run it separate.
Swift riders!
Okay, I'm going to hard group these guys and see if they're going to move in formation. They will. So I'm going to go ahead and start running these guys in for reinforcement. Actually, I don't want to get too terribly close to that army. I mean, I think I can take them with the army I have here, but so the important thing here is that the Adiram loyalists are going to have numbers on their side. Huge numbers on their side. So I need to be aware of that, and I don't need to just win. I've got to win decisively. So that's the important thing here. I'm going to take these ballista off fire at will, actually, because every shot's going to count. So part of their troops act like they're wanting to turn and face my reinforcing army. I can't let these guys get overwhelmed, but I don't necessarily want to force an engagement with the Adiram loyalist right here too early. They may be trying to move to regroup with their own men as well. Yeah, I don't want to get in. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna hold off back here in the woods because I don't want to get engaged with that army yet. No reason for me to get engaged with them. They attacked me. Let's go ahead and fast forward and see what they're going to do. Hopefully they don't try and single out my reinforcements. That would be bad. Let's see, so they've disembarked a dismounted war elephant unit, which is going to be worthless. African pikemen, I can easily deal with these units. Libyan infantry, yeah, I can easily deal with these units. Especially since I have my own pikemen here.
Pikemen at your command! Servants of Baal have orders!
Actually going to take these guys and reposition here.
Baal Hamon guards us!
Still got ballista there to face forward. Not sure what the Adiram loyalists are up to here. My troops are for the most part hidden back here, so that may keep them from wanting to come that way. I'm assuming they probably just want to reposition and get all in a single group since they've got all the reinforcements coming. I'm going to need to keep an eye out down here, though. If these guys push me early, I mean, I'll kill them. So, in fact, I'm going to get a couple of units of elephants ready to go.
We are at your command!
This is probably an enemy. I don't know if it's a general unit or... Yeah, I think it's a general. Because that guy right there, killing him might give me a... 20 troops to reinforce. I might be able to quickly kill that enemy general. It's not worth my time right now, to be honest.
Field artillery! Strategos!
Just go ahead and reposition those guys while I have a free moment. I might start firing on their troops here if they're... I'm not going to be too hasty to use up my ammo or waste it. I want to make my shots count and do as much damage as possible. If I have to let the loyalists regroup into one big group, that's fine. These guys are actually marching back towards me at this point. They may see my ballista and want to go after it, or they could just be trying to get all their troops into one large formation. It's hard to tell at this point. I don't fight these kind of battles against the AI very often. I really don't want my reinforcements to get singled out. Probably should have been more aggressive at moving them over, and it probably would have been okay, but again, just really want to take this fight on my terms when I want it, the way I want it. And I'm not sure I really need to waste ammo on those pikemen right now, so I'm not going to worry about firing at them.
Ballista!
They're almost within range of this ballista. I'm going to go ahead and go back into fast forward just to let all the loyalists get on the map. Honestly, don't know what these guys are doing. Okay, well, the AI has almost beached all of its troops. They've got one Carthaginian cav here that they still need to beach. Looks like they have plenty of room to do so as well. The AI might just simply be regrouping its forces, but they really look like they're facing off against my guys in the woods, so hard to say. If all of their troops turn against my guys in the woods, I'm in trouble. I would pretty much lose an army, I think. I guess I could try to run around their men, but I still don't know that that's necessary. Most of their men don't look like they're going to come try and engage me back there. Good grief, I don't know if the AI is going to be able to get disembarked and formed up and fight me before the whole battle is just over already. Going to reallocate a couple of pikemen to that other flank. General, it looks like they're forming up in this region. Okay, and they are actually marching towards me now. I'm hitting the spacebar here so you can see the range of my ballista. They've got a couple of their ballista. Those are going to be my priority 1 targets there. Go ahead and move those guys up because it looks like I'm not going to have any coming from down in this vicinity. Yeah, the Adiram are slowly making their way towards me. They only have 2 ballista, so as soon as those are gone, I can just let my ballista rain free on the rest of their men. Those Numidian javelin men aren't going to be able to do too much. Noble Cav. Yeah, so I'll just priority target. Oh, now they're doing a little more reforming. Good grief, we're just going to have to wait a long time. Sorry about this, folks. But I'm definitely going to take my time and get this right. I have no intention of giving away an easy victory to the loyalist here. So I'm not going to move this army in the woods because it's pretty much hidden. And I'm not going to give those guys any reason to believe that they can get one up on me here. Actually, I think I can drop the siege equipment and these guys will be able to hide in the woods. And then that army will be completely hidden. I think. No, they can see my war elephants. So those are the only units that are visible. That ballista crew's not hiding either, so might as well just grab your equipment there, guys. Let's Just make sure that they're not in range of me with their ballista here. Nope, they're still outside my range, so we're good. Just gotta make sure I don't give away any freebies. No freebies.
Ready!
I'm gonna make sure this doesn't go into fire at will once they regain control of those things.
Ballista!
What the heck?
Strategos!
There it goes. There must have been something blocking me being able to pull it out, and they're not at fire at will, so we're good. And the Adiram have not approached me further, so we can go back into fast forward, I think, safely. Obviously the biggest mass of their troops right here, and it is a big mass. They've got a lot of columnar type formations going on, which is fantastic. That's going to bode well for my artillery, and I'm just, again, going to keep fast forwarding. They've got elephants coming back this direction. If they try and get too close, I will hit them with my ballista. And I have my own elephants in that army too. What small force they've turned towards my guys in the woods, it won't be sufficient. AI is going to continue to reform and get all its troops in position. Good grief, it's annoying. Let's go. God, he's so much waiting. Of course, they did bring in so many reinforcements. I guess that kind of makes sense. These guys are pushing forward. I do believe they're going to try and engage me on this side. That's fine, though. I've got them massively outnumbered. The only thing that I worry about is if they start to engage me... Okay, good. They're committing over here. This is what I want. This is absolutely what I want. A big commitment right here where I can try and make one big crushing blow. And then over here... Oh, look, sweet. Those elephants are actually pulling away. If they turn back, I'll take care of them. I'm going to have to keep an eye on the mini-map. At the moment, though, no concern to me. Okay, so their artillery crews... Alright, so I'm going to pause it real quick. Just to make sure I get this right. Okay. Both their artillery crews are actually right there. No, don't move. I hate that you can't see. I'm going to click an attack order with those two artillery crews. And I'm going to click an attack order with these right here. I'm going to pull those guys back just temporarily. Okay, let's hit play. Okay, my ballista have opened fire on their ballista crews, who are still marching, so hopefully I can get some equipment kills. And my misses are actually going to hit some of their infantry, but yeah, I've got to take out their ballista. I can't allow it to damage my men. Sweet. We've already decimated that unit. Yeah, we've just knocked them off their crew, so alright, we're going to pause. Again, this has got to be done right. Apologize that it's slow, but... And it looks like I'm getting some shots off there as well. But that artillery, they've only got one unit left, so I'm going to focus on the other one briefly. They fired one round there. It was a direct hit, too. But with all of these guys focus fired, we should be able to... Yep, okay, already knocked out one siege engine there. Okay. Alright, now that I've gotten some initial hits, I think it's time for me to make sure my infantry line can protect my artillery. Deny the flank here. And I'm going to be very meticulous about this, folks. I do apologize, but what I don't apologize for is making sure that I win. I didn't come this far in a Carthage campaign to get screwed up now. Okay. wrecked all of those artillery pieces. So once again, okay, all their artillery is wrecked. So what I'm going to do at this point is actually turn on all these ballista. I'm going to halt fire at will for a moment. Just let them rain crap down on the enemy. Okay. Getting some good hits there. You know what? Actually, I'm going to pause it real quick. Let's switch to flaming shot. Hit play. Or no, not you. All right, hold on. I misclicked an order on that artillery here. Unclick that one. I'm going to group this so I can easily select them. Okay, now we're going to hit play, and I'm going to lob a bunch of fire pots right here at the center of this massive Libyan. Oh, beautiful. Now I'm going to lob another one right here. Now let's, yes. Let's lob another one down this direction. Getting some fantastic kills on those infantry. How we're doing back here. These elephants aren't really approaching me at the moment. Oh yeah, another fantastic round of hits. Okay, let's just kind of see where we're at here. They're approaching me with some Libyan peltist here. I hate the way... I don't have any of my own skirmishers to knock them out with, unfortunately, but I don't want to waste my artillery ammo on them, so I think it's going to be important that I just... You know what, though? I honestly think I'm gonna halt them and just let all these guys fire at will for a moment. Just cause what damage they can cause. Pick whatever unit they want. Lay it on thick.
War elephants! Elephants! Orders, my lord! Elephants ready!
The enemy general is dead.
Actually, they're not being real effective here. I'm just going to go ahead and target the center of that blob. We killed an enemy general, but I really need to focus fire on the enemy infantry here. Still don't see anything on my mini-map right here yet, so I am keeping a close eye on that. That was devastating. So we're getting some really, really nice hits on those Libyans. They are starting to throw javelins at me here in the center. So I think it's time for us to get proactive here. Okay, I think my ballista will be able to get one more shot off. Sorry this is boring, folks, but again, this is a must-get-it-right situation. And I'll probably go ahead and put it into slow-mo just to help me play this right, because there's so many units.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay, I'm going to use the whip here. And I'm going to immediately get into the back of these guys. Okay, I need to stop this group from firing because I could be causing damage to my own men. I got caught off the charge here. Where are these guys getting torn up from? Is it... Okay, let's get these elephants right out here into the center. How come I can't use flaming shot? Cannot be used in wet weather. Oh, it's raining. I just really couldn't see the rain very well. Okay, let's get out behind the enemy troops with this cav. Oh, that's a dismounted noble cav. Let's get around them because that's essentially a spear unit right now. And then nice little blob of infantry back here.
Our general is under attack.
Oh, that's an African pikeman unit right there behind me, so I need to be careful. My general got into the back of all these guys and ought to be helpful. Let's get around this noble cav unit that's trying to flank me. We're getting some pretty good results over here, and then I'm about to get into the back of all these guys. These elephants, they do have some javelins getting after me though. I gotta get into those javelins so that they don't run my elephants amok. They just lost a noble cav unit here, so we can reinforce here.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, enemy's losing troops at a pretty rapid rate here. My elephants did get into their javelins, and these elephants are into these guys here. And my general, we lost quite a few Libyan swords in a few of these units, but managed to mop it up rather nicely. I'm going to make sure and run down some of these routing troops. Can't let them get away. I still haven't seen those other troops pop up on the back of my radar map yet. Let's do some hammer and anvil runs. I gotta watch out. Let's see, so that's a late Carthaginian hoplite, so should be alright. Let's run that noble cav down. That'll be sweet kills. They've routed with only having lost 15 men. If I run them down, that'll be fantastic. I got into that Carthaginian cav that was dismounted. That ought to be an easy win for me. And I've still got ballista ammo left too as well. And I'm going to go ahead and put it into play for a moment.
At ready! Shock cavalry ready! Loyal sons of Carthage! For glory!
It'll be very important that we run down these
The battle is turning in our
routing
favor.
units.
Libyan infantry! We await your orders! Libyan infantry!
Okay, I managed to get those African pikemen. They ought to die. I can't believe they're not shattered,
Await your orders!
to be quite honest. There's a Carthaginian cav there. I'm going to run down that dismounted noble cav with some swords. Yeah, this has turned into a just absolute slaughter. That Carthaginian cav will get taken down by my own. And let's bring some elephants out here as well. There's one noble cav unit here that I'm assuming is dismounted. Actually, it's not. It's mounted. Go ahead and run it down. Carthaginian cav's routed. There's a unit of noble cav that's probably regrouped. Okay, just running these guys. Oh, there's a unit of enemy elephants headed towards me. Oh crap! They got a unit of swords past me into my ballista. This is bad.
Our men flee the field of
They've already
battle.
taken out one of my ballistas.
This
Okay,
is a
okay, hang
shameful
on.
display.
Alright. Gosh, I totally didn't notice those swords. Okay, cav, keep running them down. Swords, run for your life. Elephants back here. These elephants will take out those swords. These three ballistas are on flaming shot and can take down these elephants for me, so we'll handle them. That noble cav's being routed, and the enemy has reinforcements coming in on boat, so should be able to continue to take care of this. Let's go ahead and put play. Got to keep my head on the radar map here much more than I normally do. Infantry run. Anything that's not faster than elephants, it's time to run, because those enemy elephants are a threat. And there's one African war
Our
elephant
men
unit
flee
right
the
there.
field of battle.
And those guys are going to get killed. Alright, so I lost a couple of ballista units, hopefully not for good. But, let's get those elephants clear. The problem is that the Aedirum Loyalist could just repeat this process.
The enemy general
So
is dead.
I have to do this so well that I can beat this like 3 or 4 times in a row. Why is this?
Has blessed us. Ballista! Awaiting orders. The gods are with us.
Okay. Enemy elephants are dead. So halt, because I might need that ammo later.
Orders, my lord.
And let's see, there's an Aedirum late Carthaginian Hoplite there.
We are at
And alright. So it honestly at this point looks like we can reform. And this army over here is now free to come join. And I'll just go ahead and start moving these ballista up this way. Yeah, hopefully those ballista aren't lost for good, and we really killed most of the stragglers there.
Libyan infantry. Malay infantry ready.
Took some sturdy infantry losses though, unfortunately, as far as my main line of melee infantry, and also took some elephant losses. So if we have to repeat this process, it's not good. But all in all, I'd say things went pretty well. Those elephants have stopped routing. Just on the edge of my ballista. Let's see if we can get rid of them entirely. And then I'll hang on to this ammo. So of course if I have to fight this fight again, my ballista will have all their ammo returned, but my guys can't retrain. I'm going to have to back up to the province of Mauritania, or whatever it's called. Mauritania. I don't know what it's called, but it's the one where Eol's at. And I'm going to have to do that so that I can retrain my troops. And then hopefully the Aedirum will just continue to attack me. And if they do... Okay, time to stop wasting ammo. They're outside of my range right now. They've run amok again. Those are all swordsmen. I don't see any. The good thing is this army went pretty much untouched. So if I do have to get into another one, I should be I should have plenty of infantry to help stand in. I just need to survive a turn in and get back into friendly territory and basically cause as many losses to the Aedirum Loyalists as possible. And it makes me wonder if they're going to start starving stuff too. Look, they've got more ships coming in. Once I killed their units, their other ships can come in. They're going to run out of time, to be honest. So it looks like this round one, at least, will be a success. At least I think it's a success. That's going to be the hard thing to tell. It's honestly going to be difficult to understand if I did well enough until I get to see the effect it has overall. But it's a worthy start, to be sure. I'm going to bring in these cavalry. Oh, look, so I have more reinforcements coming in too. Here's the rest of my ballista. So as some of my units routed, I get to have the rest of my reinforcements come in too. So I guess there is a limit of so many unit cards. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull my elephants up and engage these swordsmen. I don't think this is a risk. I have War Cry and Second Wind on this general anyway. Wish I could use flaming javelins. I'm going to wait until I can get a really good sandwich on these sword units. Don't want them to be able to get close enough to toss their javelins either. And we're going to turn on Raffle Stomp mode. And I'm going to War Cry.
Engage! Ready!
And I should probably reinforce my elephants just in case the AI gets undue bonuses. I don't think they will think my elephants should bring these guys down without issue.
Ready to march! Spears at your command! Baal Hamun gives us strength. Is ready.
There we go. Yeah, my elephants are munching on these guys pretty good. They braced before impact, so they did minimize their losses. The AI has been better at that. And they have some reinforcing troops coming this way too, some African pikemen. So we need to kill these guys and get reset. Oh, I did lose an elephant over here. That's frustrating. A couple of them, actually. Ah, come on. Really? Libyans getting kills on my elephants? I find that hard to believe. Really? Libyans gonna kill my whole unit of elephants? I find that extraordinarily hard to believe. Because every time I use swords against elephants, it goes nowhere. Okay, it's lagging pretty bad, even though I haven't put it in slow motion. It kind of looks like it's slow motion. Come on, these guys are hitting the back. They're up against 2 units of elephants. And I'm still losing elephants.
For glory! Engage!
I need these guys to rout so I
Our
can hit
general
these
has
guys.
fallen.
Really? Really, the one elephant that my general was on gets killed.
Engage!
That is such garbage. You gotta be kidding me. That's stupid. One elephant dies and it's the one my general's on. You know why that happened? It's because if the Adiram loyalists come attack me again, now that means that I have one less elephant unit because my general's dead. So if they attack me before turn end, yeah, my general's dead, which means that now I don't have that elephant unit. Unfreaking believable bunch of bull crap. Well, I know this episode's long, but I mean, it's just gonna have to be. I can't quit this fight partway through. I'm gonna have to finish this. I really... That ticks me off so much. I mean, seriously, that makes me mad. I've never even seen that happen. That's the reason why it makes me that mad. It's because it's never happened before that. I've never seen my general on an elephant be the first elephant to die. That is stupid. Not to tick me the crap off. These guys are gonna get killed for that.
Infantry at your command! Libyan infantry! Up the day!
Bunch of pesky nuisance punks.
Orders!
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to outmaneuver this pike phalanx.
Libyan infantry!
They're actually not in pike phalanx. They did just now, though. Pull back.
Awaiting orders!
Pull back, please. I've given you several orders to do so. Alright.
The gods are with us! Spearmen! Melee infantry ready! Double time! Access! Awaiting orders!
These Adiram are running from me, probably trying to get to a rally point. And they're landing reinforcements over there. I really honestly need to get these troops linked up with my other army. It's kind of a waste of time to be chasing these guys. I should be able to get away though, and time's gonna run out. No idea what these guys are doing. They just all of a sudden decided to run away from me.
Melee infantry at the ready! Infantry!
They're running back here. There's another late Carthaginian hoplite.
Infantry at your command!
Again, no idea where these guys are running to. Let's just bring up the rest of my troops. This is weird. I've just never seen the AI act like this. Oh, and those elephants that are still around, that's not gonna help me. I don't want my other general to die in the first hit. Let's get this group and actually click an attack order on this elephant. See if we can take it out before it turns to face me or something. Alright. Getting close here, folks, to the end of this battle. There's only 5 minutes left, and it is going to go all the way to the end. Because... yeah, just going to go all the way to the end here. Man, this is tedious, but if I can do it, it's going to be a massive help to our overall campaign effort. It's almost like their men are purposefully trying to run back to the protection of those elephants. But I mean, at least this gives me an opportunity to move this army back to the protection of my main force. And most of the Aedirum troops are getting off their boats over here. This is bad in the sense that it means these ballista are going to be at risk, but I'd rather risk those ballista than leave that whole army there to potentially end up in trouble. And I think the AI is going to run out of slots to dock their ships. Okay. This must be their staging area because they're kind of ceasing to... Ah! Why'd you miss? Come on, hit him! Okay, we're gonna have to surround these guys real good. My ballista are having a hard time actually finishing those elephants. Gosh, please kill them. I can't handle them with anything else. And of course, I'm not gonna get it. They're chasing my Carthaginian cav. Let's see if we can intercept them with some hoplites.
Melee infantry! Libyan infantry!
I'm gonna get that pikeman to turn to face. Got a really good throw of javelins into their flank. And I'm gonna outflank them real nice right there. Okay, I've got to get this cav behind my hoplites, and I'm gonna put these hoplites into... Actually, those are pikes. Okay, we've scared the elephants off, I think. I'm gonna quicken attack order them with my pikes. Those being pikes is actually gonna be very advantageous for me. Okay, those African pikes are getting torn up pretty good. Taking out that Carthaginian cav. Let's wheel around and see if we can get a hammer and anvil strike. Okay, get rid of those pikemen. Those Carthaginian hoplites are actually doing really well against those pikemen. I'm just gonna pull out of that fight with those swords.
Pikemen are waiting orders. Our orders.
Got my pikemen slowly marching towards those elephants. And yeah, this pikeman just turned to face me over here, so I'm gonna charge him from this side. I don't want him to be able to face me head on. Javelin to the back. And they're wavering and gonna be gone. Let's see.
Pikes ready. Shatter them.
Okay, those elephants look like they're trying to get around my pikes and try and go cause damage elsewhere.
Awaiting orders. At the ready.
Okay, all of those units are shattered.
Orders. Orders. At the ready.
I don't want those elephants to get to my Carthaginian cav. Gosh dang, I'm sorry this is tedious, folks. There's just nothing else I can do about it. 2 minutes, it'll be over, though.
Pikemen.
Okay, I need to get to these elephants with my pikemen.
Double time.
I'm gonna see if I can overtake these elephants because they're walking. And if I get close enough, I'll try and drop my pikes. Now the elephants are running from me and headed towards all these troops over here. So shield wall,
We await your orders.
hoplite phalanx.
Pikemen at your command. At speed.
Hopefully I can absorb this elephant charge. I did manage to stop them in their tracks. Let's see if I can get my pikes behind them.
Double time.
Hopefully they don't get a lot of kills. They're getting more than I'd like, though. Apparently my sword units don't have the same magical killing effect on their elephants that theirs did on mine. Okay, all my pikes are down here. These guys are going to get skewered. So nice little elephant trap there. Okay, those guys are goners. Alright, now we just got 2 minutes left, basically to the, well, 1 minute left to the end of the battle, so I'm just going to fast forward. There's no Aedirum troops close enough to me to be any threat. So we made it through the first battle against the Aedirum Loyalist. Hopefully there'll be more. We'll see what happens after this, but anyway, HeirofCarthage signing off for now.